Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry for missing last stream. I was tired. I probably could have fought my way through it, but it would have been low energy and probably less than entertaining. But I don't, honestly, I don't know why you guys watch me. So I highly doubt it's because of my witticisms. Yeah, stuff like that. Anyway, so yeah, I just decided to skip the stream and go to bed early. And surprise, I'm still tired. Didn't sleep very well last night, unfortunately. So we'll see how far we get. But I don't feel like I do a full stream. But I've done enough of these now where it's like it's probably going to be a full stream. But just on the off chance that it's not, you guys kind of get a little bit of a heads up. Last couple of streams has just been money making streams. I think we're on a planet that had a lot of jobs, and we just kind of took advantage and did them. And oh yeah, the last mission bugged, and that kind of last stream was a short stream. It was only like 2.5 hour stream, right? And the mission bugged, and it just kind of took away any desire to keep playing, unfortunately. But yeah, they were just money making streams, and we are now on the planet for the next priority mission, and I believe that is what we're doing next. So finally, after God, I don't know, was it 3 or 4 streams, we're back to the story. So hooray! I still haven't really figured out how I'm gonna level up my pilots. I think I decided, and if not, then I have decided. I'm gonna wait till I find like good mechs, and or at least mechs that I'm happy with, and then we'll like designate a pilot for them, and then we'll level up the pilot as appropriate. Right? I was gonna. Excuse me. Look at those things. Mods. Oh, I just noticed that. Oh. Oh, this is just installed. It's not like a mod shop. Let's load because I don't know what continue is going to do. It took a little while. All right, so oh wow, yeah, we got. I was thinking we were at like 3.8. Didn't think I was at 5. Oh yeah, right. We upped our morale to get to the next stage. Or wow, my brain worked good. Like we increased our pay to increase our morale to get to the next stage. So we're getting 25 resolve points per battle or per turn. Contract. Oh, we're launch the contract. Wildry, one of the most notorious hellholes in the Oregon Reach. Oregon Reach? I don't know how to say these names. Everything about this place is hostile to human life. And for the past 3 years, Espinosa has used it as a dumping ground for his political enemies. It's a political prisoner planet. The Directorate has a prison complex on the planet's surface. The inmates call it the Icebox. The image of an opposing structure appears on your view screen. It has the solid, heavy walls that you've come to associate with Turian architecture. Yeah, I'm not going to read that. It's a holding facility for political prisoners, including high-value hostages, members of the founding families, spouses, sons, and daughters. If we liberate the prison and set them free, we break Espinosa's leverage over the founding houses. The political map will change overnight. We don't know what the Directorate has been doing to our people in there, but we have to set them free. Not just for political gain, but because they're our people. And we need your help to do it. Aren't the founding lords and ladies supposed to be powerless figureheads? There are different kinds of power. The founding houses may be anemic in terms of marital strength. But their words still carry weight in the Organ Reach. If they rally behind us, the people who love them will follow. Governments have been toppled with less. My uncle has hard-line supporters everywhere. Their ranks have swelled in the absence of strong opposition, but the remaining members of the founding council rally their people against the directorate if given the chance. By freeing Wildry, we will give them that chance. I need to know about what I'm about to send my lance into. What makes Wildry so inhospitable? Everything from the sub-zero climate to the inedible vegetation. The whole planet is infested with blood-sucking insects. The swarms can reach for miles. What? You're shitting me. I'm afraid not. They're called Branson's mosquitoes. Imagine a colonal biting fly the size of your thumb. They serve as carriers for harmful bacteria. And you're dropping infantry there? On purpose? The army will be safe. Propulsion centers like the Icebox use ultrasonics to keep the swarms at bay. But I thank you for your concern, Mr. Vitamin. You've got an army. What do you need us for? Settle decisive action. I will lead the army in an all-out assault on the Directorate's primary spaceport. After I've drawn their attention, you will sneak in, attack the Icebox, and liberate it. We'll set my uncle's hostages free and put the founding families in our debt, all in one fell swoop. In my experience, operations of this scale rarely go according to plan. I know, Heatwave, and that was one of the major reasons why I need you on this drop. You adapted to the chaos on the battlefield on Coromoldir. I'll be counting on you to do the same here. I'll remain in radio contact with you after you hit the ground. Good hunting, Heatwave. Give my uncle's troops the hell they have earned. After the Directorate presence on the planet has been crushed and the Icebox has been liberated, we'll regroup to celebrate our victory. Yeah, if only it was so simple. Oh yeah, we've got some Centurion now. And then I think we want to swap out Decker because you were the one injured one. Medium. We're all medium. This is it. Our first strike against my uncle's Directorate. Our first step towards justice. While I lead their restoration army against Wildy's primary spaceport, you will launch a sneak attack against the Icebox and liberate it. I know that you can do this, Heatwave. We can do this. Together. Yeah, I just want money. Honored. At honored reputation, you are a trusted agent of this faction and will be offered its most sensitive and difficult missions. You will receive a 15% bonus pay for contracts and a 10% discount in shops and systems this faction controls. Did we... Can't remember, it's been like a week. Did we get a slider? For pay and salvage and stuff? Hard to believe we're going to war against the Directorate. I don't know about you, but from my perspective, it's long overdue. Make them pay for what they took from us. Make it hurt. Oh, I should have... I think Vindicator has more firepower, so we should probably have put Glitch there. Yeah. Well. Fight your way to the Icebox prison camp. Destroy all Directorate forces. Liberate the Icebox from Directorate control. Oh, this sounds like it's going to be a thing.
Command interface initiated.
There are 2 entrances into the complex, Commander. Intel says that each is defended by a series of elevated turrets. I'm also seeing an LRM emplacement between 2 checkpoints. Battle mech defenses should be practically nil, as predicted. Lady Arnino's preemptive strike has already drawn the prison's standard garrison away. I'm seeing heavy vehicles and turrets on my screen. Nothing that you can't handle. Clear away the opposition and capture the prison. Lady Arano and the Restoration Army will take care of the rest. Good hunting, Commander. Turret generator, that seems like a very juicy target. That is a lot of generators. Well, whatever.
Got it.
Roger.
Oh, this is relaxing music. Can I not see what... Oh, because we're still controlling. Nope, still can't. Okay, I guess maybe in the line of sight. I'm trying to see how much health they have.
Engaging jump jets. Enemy detected.
So does each generator control a certain turret? Or like, how does this work? Wait. I don't...
Good to go. Waiting for orders.
Orders?
You don't have any jumps.
I hear ya.
I should be able to attack after I
Got
jump, shouldn't I?
Acknowledged.
Moving out.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, okay, so there's a line of sight thing. 100 health.
Waiting on you, Commander. Got it.
Did not take it out. Really? Well, let's just use my lasers.
Engaging target.
Did I miss twice? I thought I missed once.
Waiting for orders.
You're gonna be able to hit. I feel like that might be
Got it.
better.
No shooting. Just running.
Because they're gonna move forward, and then we're gonna be in minus. Or turns are gonna be able to shoot us.
Receiving you. Copy that.
There we go. That took a little bit of time.
This is the Warden.
Enemy
We have
counter
an intruder
detected.
alert. All combat units, prepare to repel hostile.
Sensor lock. What?
Damage minimal.
How can they see me? I can't see them. And I'm high up. Like, if there's different lines of sight, I should have the advantage.
Good to go. No problem. I've got enough guns for everyone. Brought it down, Commander.
Okay, so that did knock out these turrets.
Yes, Commander. Confirmed.
Waiting for orders. On the move. Full speed.
That seems awfully suspicious that they know to stop just short of line of sight.
Engaging target. Warning. Armor low.
Ready for orders.
Behemoth, away!
Aye, aye.
Well, that was almost accurate. Really?
Warning. Damage critical.
Ready for orders. On the move.
Wow. That's not much of a distance difference, but that is a huge accuracy difference.
Warning. Armor low. Engaging jump jets.
What can I do for you? Here we go!
You sank my battleship.
I've been sensor locked.
Damage is minor, Commander. Orders. Move order
I
received.
step on you. Oh. Oh, we missed it. Those prison gates on either side are going to be your best point of entry into the complex. Blow them down and make your way inside. Or jump the walls, if your lance is capable. Your call. Sounds like that would have been good to know when we were outfitting our lance before the mission. You know, the whole lay of the land type thing.
Good to go.
I want to take these things.
Uh-huh.
$70 damage. It's going to be close, but it's not going to quite take it out. Yeah, I can probably rocket you, so... Five health.
Engaging target. Target destroyed.
Yes, Commander. Move order received.
A lot of ammo.
Affirmative.
Barely hit, Commander. Reporting. Minimal damage.
Yeesh.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Yeah, but it adds up, lady. It's going. Oh, 1 second, guys. YouTube is trying to tell me something here. Error. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being sent often enough, which can cause buffering. The Current keyframe frequency is 6 seconds. Note that ingestion errors can cause incorrect GOP. The heck does that mean? Stream health is poor. I don't, what? The only thing I know about keyframe is like animation. I don't know what the heck this is. Kind of switch back. Right. YouTube is like 10 seconds behind. Okay, there we go. Oh, it looks kind of smooth on YouTube. Gotta wait a few seconds for it to catch up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's talking about.
I hear ya.
You and you. '50s isn't gonna quite do it. We're gonna hit the side. Okay, let's go with this guy.
Tell me what to shoot. You like that?
Good to go.
Oh, because we're moving. That threw me off. I was like, why is that so high again?
Engaging target.
Yeah, thing is pretty awesome.
One more for the trash heap.
Receiving you.
I don't want to move you forward.
Commander.
You're starting to kind of eat it.
Standing by.
Standing by. Coordinates received.
This is gonna be a little iffy. Pretty close.
Commander.
What's up, boss? Moving out. Locking on target.
6 health. Really?
Waiting for orders. I leap. I soar.
I don't know what I'm targeting. A. Can I only target that? Okay, no, the A. Okay, there we go. So this is A, so we'll go that. We'll go B.
Got it. Target destroyed.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, alright.
Locked on.
Yeah.
I could do this all day.
I don't think there's a rush. But just in case. Ow! You hit me.
I'm showing minor damage.
Engaging jump jets. Engaging target.
Thing's got a lot of health. Or a lot of armor, I should say.
Waiting on you, Commander. Receiving you.
Why can't I shoot my missiles at you? Your long-range missiles.
Location confirmed. Firing.
Just gonna completely miss on that.
Standing by. Coordinates received. Firing all weapons.
Overkill.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Waiting for orders.
You come to us.
Reserving action. Waiting for orders.
Nice. Did not
I feel
expect
bad
that.
about shooting the little guys.
Waiting for orders.
I don't. Yeah, this is gonna be a good idea.
Moving to position.
Stand on top of the giant rock away from cover. Alright, save the ammo. Just use lasers.
Firing on target.
As far as I know, there's no rush.
Orders. Locking on.
.280s. One of them's got to hit.
Engaging target.
Wow.
Target building.
That was a lot closer than I really want it to be.
Standing by.
Why can't I shoot you? Are you telling me I can't shoot because this stupid guard tower is in the way? Is
What's up, boss?
that what you're gonna try telling? What the frick? Seriously? Is that what you're telling me? Why can I not shoot?
Good to go. I hear ya. On my way.
Okay. We're just gonna keep sprinting.
On my way.
Why can I not just shoot you? What the frick is going on? There is no way this is not in my line of sight.
Good to go. Taking the high road. Standing by.
Can I stomp on it? What the fuck is going on?
Affirmative.
Excellent work, Commander. The prison is ours. I'm not inside of it. All Directorate personnel to action stations. God damn it! This is not a drill! Looks like you've got more company. I'm seeing heat signatures coming online in the prison mech bay. The warden must have held a lance in reserve.
Sit tight, Commander. Lady Arano is aware of the situation. Reinforcements are on the way.
Okay. Something broke? Alright, no punctuation.
Ready for orders.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
I feel like I want to go this way because there's still a freak. I still can't shoot.
Uh-huh.
On my way.
I don't understand why I can't destroy that thing. Just gonna crash here. Okay, so I'm going to assume he needs to come through the prison gate, which is probably a bad assumption to make.
Full throttle.
Yes, Commander. What can I do for you? Got it.
Good to go.
Whoops. What did I break? For the Argon people! That is my ear, lady. Kintaro. Okay. I not shoot.
What's up, boss?
Just reposition, I guess. Holy fudge, lady! It's on. Do I just walk through it?
Commander. Copy that.
Go for the torso.
Roger.
Don't think we really hit it. We hit the head.
Waiting on you, Commander. Good to go.
Oh, now we can shoot? What? Oh, because I'm not facing the right way. That's freaking what's going on. Idiot. 100 points of damage. You have 50. It's 100, and that's the save.
Engaging target. Target building destroyed.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received. Uh-huh.
That's unfortunate. Jaeger mech?
I hear ya. Roger that. Firing on target.
Commander?
That's not great.
Engaging.
Jesus.
Reporting internal damage. Good to go.
I can't hit anything.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
They've blown past my armor. I can't take much more of this.
It hurts.
Standing by. Got it. Taking the shot.
Fight harder, damn you! We can't let this prison fall!
They do not like her.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Minimal damage on that hit. Receiving you. Heading out. Locked on.
Sure.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
What can I do for ya? I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Back away, not today, just a lady.
Got it. Internal structure damage.
Yeah, go for someone that has armor.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Waiting on you, Commander. Uh-huh.
That's unfortunate. Or go for her. She's got all kinds of armor, and I don't have to pay to fix her.
Orders?
Ah, fine.
Copy that.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I figured this was going to get the kill, and this wasn't going to be enough.
Hostile removed.
Engaging target.
Commander. I copy.
Ow.
Internal structure damage.
Rip you a new one. Everything.
All weapons committed.
You gotta be kidding me. He's still alive?
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Receiving you. Acknowledged.
We like destroyed everything.
Enemy down.
His arm only has 30 armor? What?
What can I do for you? You betcha. Time to die.
Ready for orders. Got it. Locked on target. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Yeah. Spread out the damage a little bit here.
Took a heavy hit there.
I can't take much more of this. Orders?
Got it. Firing on target. Critical hit, Commander.
Kind of a funky looking mech.
Waiting for orders. Engaging target.
Well, so much for salvage.
Target neutralized.
The prison is ours. Thanks for the assist, Lady Arino. I'll have Sumire bring us down for the victory celebration. There will be no celebrating. Not after what I saw out there. Gods, dearest. The things the Directorate has done for these people. Mia, I need you to meet me in the prison hospital. Right now. What is it? Better that you see for yourself. And, Kamina, prepare yourself. This isn't going to be easy.
Mission successful.
Excellent work, Commander. I was right to put my faith in you. You're a critical part of the restoration effort. Loathed. Man, Shadowhawk took a beating. Centurion we already have. Jaeger mech seemed kind of neat. The Jaeger mech S model is highly specialized at long-range autocannon fire support. It doesn't have much in the way of protection or close-range weapons though, so keep it distant and out of harm's way. It's a heavy mech. Trebuchet. One of the lightest dedicated fire support mechs to be found. The Trebuchet 5N can mount enough missiles to give even heavy units pause. However, Trebu buckets are known for running hot and don't have much in the way of protection. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take this out, or the max. Anyway, we made 1.7 mil.
By the time our forces found him, it was too late. I'm sorry, Kamea.
Oh, he was alive.
He was here all this time.
Rashu.
Yeah. Wait, so did we just find the body? Or did we find him and then he died? Kamiya, I'm so sorry. I know how much Mastiff meant to you. He was a friend and mentor to both of us. To us both. He was more than that. The old man was like a second father to me. My uncle condemned him to waste away on this rock. To die, wretched and broken, in agony. How do we want to play this? I kind of want to be the vengeful sort. I knew Sir Raju longer than either of you. I will avenge him. I promise you that. We will avenge him together. There's no coming back from what I've witnessed here today. What they've done here is monstrous. It's inhuman. Our intel was wrong, Alexander. The icebox isn't a prison. It's a meat grinder. Gods. My own family is behind this. And what's left of mine has chosen to look the other way. It isn't an easy thing to wrap your head around, but try to remain focused. We've just liberated the Directorate's hostages. With a single blow, you've shattered their uncle's hold on the founding houses. The prisoners you set free are already calling you the Sword of Restoration. We need to spread this message all the way to Coromandel to galvanize your supporters and weaken Espinosa's popularity there. Espinosa stole the throne at gunpoint. How much popularity could he have? It's rich coming from me, who, for family, clan, faction, whatever, started the succession wars, from my understanding. More than you would expect. Remember that Espinosa's first priority was the centralization of power. That meant a tremendous growth in resources and infrastructure on the throne world. The citizens of Coromandel enjoy fewer personal freedoms than they once did, but their lives have improved greatly in a material sense, and people will forgive a great deal for security and comfort. With our victory on Wildry, we've all seen what happened to those who could not be bought or indoctrinated, those who refused to kneel before a tyrant. We know what became of the people who were made to disappear, and soon enough, the entire Reach will know it too. The momentum is on our side, Camilla. We need to take advantage of it. You're right. This isn't time for hand wringing. But Alexander, you didn't see what I saw out there, on the other end of the battlefield. The work crews, all hunched and broken. The graveyards, great fields of unmarked burial plots that stretch as far as the eye can see. Every time I blink, I see it. The misery that was allowed to fester here. Did you, by any chance, think to record this and then maybe broadcast it? Kind of feel like that would have been a good hearts and minds thing, too. I served some time in an Oregon prison after your father's reign. It was no picnic, but it wasn't a gulag either. It wouldn't have been. My father wouldn't have allowed it. Before my uncle's coup, the Argonne Reach was better than this. This place is going to stay with these people for the rest of their lives. I'll do anything to be able to spare them that hurt, but I can't. Word of advice from an old veteran, Lady Orino. Focus on something you can do. Give us an order. Tell us to blow something up. Shit. Use your imagination. The key is, you do something, and you move on. Thank you, Chief Veteran. You have a good crew, Heatwave. I have a new assignment for you, and a reward for your service. The Argo appears on your view screen. She's in rough shape, but she appears space-worthy. For decades, the wreck site of the Argo was one of my father's most closely held secrets. When I sent you to retrieve her, I meant for her to serve as a symbolic purpose, a sign of rebirth and renewal, emblazoned on the Argo's Coromandel for all to see. I was naive. This is a time for action, not symbols. And so, Heatwave, I've decided that she will be yours to command. Do we get a fleet of ships? The Argo will serve as your new home, and she will fly your mercenary banner. Lord Madeira will join you to act as my liaison. In return, you will grow stronger, sharper, more flexible. You will hone your company to a razor's edge. One that I will hold to the Directorate's throat. I guess I get a new ship. Here's hoping she doesn't fall apart on me. Do we sell this ship? I'm betting my life that she won't. Now please, Camilla, go back to the triage tent and get your wounds looked at. The conditions here are beyond unsanitary, and you'll be of no use to anyone if you're dying of some exotic infection. Oh, but you're okay with me being... Okay, cool. Our people can tend to the wounded. We need you strong for the fight ahead. I will, Alexander, but not just yet. Assemble your people in the courtyard. There's something that I need to say.
People of the Oregon Reach, I am Kamea Arano, and I have failed you.
Kamea Arano.
For 3 long years, Director Espinosa has imprisoned and starved and murdered our people. And where was I? Hiding in a palace, light years away, building support, planning. While the Directorate's secret police turned neighbor against neighbor, made your loved ones disappear, conscripted your children. I wasn't here. I didn't know. The crimes that I have witnessed here today are unforgivable. No doubt, Director Espinosa believes that the ends justify the means, that the Oregon Reach has been made strong. Well, I say that strength built on fear is brittle. The Directorate is a paper tiger, and I declare this restoration today to rally the true strength of our people, our resilience, and our freedom. Let Weldry be a call to arms. Join us, and together we will liberate the founding houses and retake Cormadir. Not because it is my birthright, but because the Directorate's crimes against you, the Oregon people, will no longer be tolerated. That is what I fight for, and I vow to fight for your freedoms to my dying breath.
7 out of 10. Could have been better. Not like I could have done better. How ship will travel. Hello again, my mercenary friends. Before you officially take possession of the Argo, I wanted to introduce myself in person. We never really got a chance to meet properly on Axelis. So, hi. I'm Dr. Farah Morad, or just Farah, if you prefer. It's nice to meet you all, face to face. Yeah, Doc. You too. I'm gonna call you Doc, by the way. You should probably go ahead and get used to it. It was impressive work you did, getting the Argo to fly. Between you and me, I had my doubts. Honestly, I did too. You should have seen what the Argo interior looked like after a couple hundred years of pirate occupation. Actually, I take that back. If you'd seen what I saw, you never would have wanted to set foot inside. Take it from me. The ship has been deloused from bow to stern, and every meter of her has been hosed down with industrial-grade disinfectant. This ship is clean enough to eat off of, I swear. Respectfully, Dr. Morad, I couldn't care less how clean the ship is. I lost a friend today. I mean, I'm gonna go with that. But, and I understand there's a huge difference between being there emotionally and intellectually. But like, intellectually speaking, you lost your friend 3 years ago. I mean, yeah, it sucks to find out that, oh yeah, they were alive, but they're dead now. It's like, well, you're really no better off or worse. But I mean, you would feel like crap because it's like, oh, you were alive for 3 years and I had no idea and I could have tried to rescue you. Yes, Commander. I'm sorry. Both for the flippancy of my tone and for what happened to your friend. I guess I'm just excited. It isn't every day you get to introduce your new crewmates to the ship you just rebuilt. Hang on a second, Doc. This is my company, and I decide who is and isn't on my crew. Of course, Commander. The Argo belongs to Lady Arino, and she wants me on board. Besides, wait a minute, hang on. She gave me the ship. It belongs to me. Or do we have two ships? I'm very confused what's going on here. I thought we were getting like a fleet. And then it sounded like Argo just replaces the Leopard. But now it sounds like we have a fleet again. Besides, you'll need me if anything goes wrong with the ship. Not that it will, mind you. But you know, just in case. I'm not saying I don't want you on board. I'm just saying it's got to get run by me first. I'm more than happy to have you on board. She's right about that last part, boss. I wouldn't have the first idea how to fix this bucket if anything happened to it. She, on the other hand, rebuilt the damn thing from scratch. Honestly, if the doc wasn't coming with us, I think I'd rather just stay on the Leopard. Thank you for your candor, Yang. Oh, and Darius, I'm sorry about all the shouting back on Alaxis. As it turns out, getting shot at by pirates puts me on edge. I hope there are no hard feelings. None at all. Keep this beast flying and you can yell at me as much as you want. Hell, I'm used to it. Welcome to the family. You too, Lord Mordina. I never imagined we'd be working together, but I'm glad to have the opportunity. As am I, Mr. Olivia. Over the years of our exile, Lady Arino told me a great deal about you and your company. All of it good. Even before the events of the coup, she knew about Markham's marauders. Your assistance in her father's Valdor campaign did not go unnoticed. It was a job, Lord Medina. We only did what High Lord Tamati paid us to. Still, it feels good to be appreciated, to know that someone out there remembers Commander Markham's name. This is all very heartwarming, but I want to see my new ship. Of course, Commander. Qualji? God, I picked such a bad name. Quite right. You remember Lady Ardino's orders. While you wait for her call, you are to sharpen your company and to grow strong. And now that you have a mobile command center worthy of the title, I suggest you use it. I'll get you a fresh batch of contracts to look over, Tanya. The whole Rimward periphery is our oyster now. We won't be limited by debts or travel restrictions. Exciting times, I've got to say. Exciting doesn't begin to describe it. This is like returning from exile all over again. I'm right with you. I'm right there with you, boss. It's gonna feel damn good to spread our wings. Speaking of which, shouldn't we go aboard our new ship? There's an absolutely enormous mech bay in there, and it's got my name written all over it. Oh, we're not even on the ship yet. I was gonna say, this looks exactly the same as the Leopard. Damn right it does, Yang. You all heard him. Take your stations, everyone. We're free agents until Lady Arino calls for us, and there's money to be made. Argo upgrades. The Argo is not in good shape, Commander. But with time, money, and some of Chief Veteran's technical resources, we can address most of the major problems. Maybe even make this place nice again. I'll be engineering if you want to know more. Lady Arino said she wanted us to get stronger. With these mech facilities, we can finally have the resources to do that. Bring me scrapped mechs from missions and shops, and I'll rebuild them into fighting machines. And remember, boss, when it comes to mechs, bigger is usually better. We already know that. Our mech warriors are gaining experience and need your guidance, Heatwave. If you head to the barracks, you can direct their training. Alright, so Auburn military. Anchor shot. Booger? Nice. What do we got here? Archer, awesome. There's a mech called Awesome. That is awesome. Fire starter, Lotus, quick draw, spider. Ooh, MG plus. Plus 25% crit. I think I'll buy that.
New weapon systems available.
Cockpit mod plus. Ooh, that's expensive. Plus 2 injury resist. All mechs come equipped with a stockpile cockpit configuration, which can be upgraded and improved in performance. Cockpit mods upgrade the structure of the area and the mech warrior occupies during combat, greatly increasing protection from mortal injuries.
New equipment available.
Comm system. Plus 2 resolve gain. All mechs come equipped comm systems upgrades allow for better lance cohesion during combat, increasing resolve generated.
New equipment available.
Wait, new equipment available?
New equipment available.
Rangefinder plus 50 meter view distance. Rangefinders increase the range at which targets can be visually acquired for direct targeting or spotting fire support fire. Oh.
New equipment available.
MG ammo half. Oh, half the tonnage. Interesting. Well, we just spent a crap ton of money, but it was all plus gear. I figure that's probably going to be worth it. Okay, we got new people to talk to and all that. Okay, guys.
Quite a step up from the Leopard, isn't it? I've got to hand it to Dr. Murat. This Argo is a hell of a ship.
Better get comfortable. We're going to be here for a while.
Lifebuoy watch and lifeboat crew to muster.
Okay, what kind of contracts we got? Ooh. Ooh, damn.
I'm all ears, Commander.
Commander Crotch, I'm sorry about what happened on Wildry, with Sir Raju and all. If only we had known. I'd have invaded the Directorate myself to go get him. But now it's too late. You said you knew Mastiff, but you fought by his side.
If anyone wants coffee, I've got a fresh hot wine on the forward galley. I'll be right there.
I do kind of like the comms. I did have that privilege, yes. I didn't know him as well as you did, of course, but we were together in the trenches in the Fajar campaign, and I raised a glass with Sir Raju in the canteen on more than one occasion. Did he ever show you that enormous knife he used to carry? The kukri? Yeah. Don't see too many of those outside the Free Worlds League. These days, kukri blades are mostly associated with the 4th Rigelin Hussiers. Not Mastiffs, though. He claimed that he inherited that curved blade beauty from his grandfather, who inherited it from his grandfather, and so on and so on. All the way back to the family's origins on Terra. During the Fajar campaign, I saw him use that blade against a pirate twice his size. Split the bastard's skull like a rotten cattle. It was horrifying and beautiful all at once. You don't see that kind of skill every day. I wonder what happened to that old blade of his. It wasn't with him on Wildry. Oh, it's gonna be someone's trophy! The old man must have felt like he lost a piece of himself when the Directorate took it away. When you think of the old man, what jumps into your mind? family. The old man was so damn proud of his family and heritage. There wasn't a drop of noble privilege in his veins, but the Montgomery name carried weight. Hard as nails since the dawn of time, his father used to tell him. Those were his family words and personal creed, and I can personally attest to their accuracy. When we were fighting alongside the royal guard on the Fajar campaign, a pirate-driven hunchback managed to flank us. Decker was piloting a Lotus at the time, and the bastard took his left leg clean off. The Lotus went down, hard, and Decker blacked out. He was a dead man. There was nothing we could do to keep that hunchback from putting a foot through his cockpit, and it would have, if Mastiff hadn't come charging in with his center. His first punch took the hunchback's main gun clean off. He was totally matter-of-fact about it. It wasn't a desperate swing or a panic move. He just calmly put his fist into the pirate's mech's weapon pod and grabbed it, and wrenched it free from its moorings. It was like, I don't know, like watching a farmer uproot its tree stump. You know, workmanlike. And all the while, he could hear the pirate over the open channel, screaming and cursing as he desperately tried to fight back. The old man took that hunchback apart.
Personnel working outside the ship. Do not rotate, radiate, or energize any external electronic equipment.
The old man took that hunchback apart, piece by piece. Imagine a veteran prize fighter locked into a cage with a snot-nosed kid, with no rules or referees in sight. He put on a clinic for everyone to see. The rest of the pirates broke rank and fled when he saw what happened to their friend. Can't say I blame them. In their place, I would have done the same. That's what the Montgomerys were. Warriors for as long as anyone could remember. Born to fight, tempered on the battlefield. And Sir Raju was the last. He never had any children, you know. The Montgomery line died with him. Thanks for the talk. The next time we're on shore leave, let's raise a glass to the old man's memory. Yeah, Tanya. I'd like that. And so, I think he would. Questions running the company. I assume we've nothing new. If you've got a few minutes to chat, I'd like to catch up. Nothing new. Gotta run, Darius.
You know where to find me.
Alexander!
What do you need?
Commander Gradu, welcome to my corner of the command center. From here I can provide Mr. Olivia with advice and information whenever he needs it. I want to be a resource for you as well. In keeping with my role as the Restoration Liaison, I can give you additional information. I will give you additional information. I can give you whatever additional information I can about our campaign moving forward. Come see me after any major operation, and I will share what I can. I'd like to discuss the state of war against the Directorate. Things are going well enough, Commander. Our initial attack on Wildry was an enormous success, despite the psychological costs of what we discovered there. Still, the Directorate's atrocities have steeled our resolve. I've never seen Lady Areno so determined.
Why, thank you, Dave.
Don't use the comm system for conversations. Out of curiosity, Commander Kraj, what did you think of her speech? I recorded it, you know. The broadcasts are on their way to every corner of Directorate space. I mean, yeah, I would have. That's kind of a given. I don't like these options. Best of a bad situation, I guess? It was good. She said what the people wanted to hear. You think they bought it? Hopefully. She meant every word she said. You're right to raise the question, though. Espinosa's propaganda machine will do everything in its power to tarnish our accomplishments and drag us through the dirt. I can imagine the headlines now. Police and civil servants cut down by weapons of war. Dangerous convicts set loose by a traitor, endangering nobles and commoners alike. A dangerous narrative, one that we'll have to counter at every turn. With luck, many of our people will believe what they've heard on our broadcast over the Directorate's propaganda. But I fear that Espinosa's hardline supporters will be far less eager to listen. If we fail to turn them against the Directorate, we will run the risk of ongoing violence, even after we liberate their home systems. That's why messages like Camilla's speech are so important. I don't think their supporters saw the conditions. If the Directorate is using propaganda, we need some of our own. Got it. Yeah. Sadly, yes. If we're going to win this war, we need to rally the Argonne people, including a percentage of Espinosa's supporters. They have to see that we're better than the Directorate, again and again, until our message is impossible to ignore. For you, that means military victories. For me, it means more broadcasts, spin, and outreach. Public opinion is just another battlefield, and I'll be knee-deep in the trenches until the day I die. You're new on this crew, so tell me about yourself. I'll be happy to, but honestly, Commander, I've been so consumed with matters of war of late that I wouldn't even know where to begin. Tell me about who you were before Camilla's exile and the Restoration. A noble scion, much the same as you were, from what I understand. As a fellow noble, I'm sure you already know more than most about my upbringing. It was a life of great privilege, and an even greater expectation. I spent my early years invested in academic pursuits, the study of history, mathematics, and statecraft. I strove to excel in every subject, anything to avoid disappointing my mother and father. The extent to which they would come to disappoint me is a cruel irony, but it's one that I've come to accept. What kind of expectations did you have to meet? I'm not even touching my mouse and it was moving. Do you know House Merdino's motto? Behold our splendor. I had a familiar obligation to live extravagantly, and to do so within the public eye. But I was also expected to develop my intellect. My life was a 50-50 split between carousing and academic study. Again.
Hang on, I'll send someone down.
In truth, it felt like I was leading two lives, and putting on a show in both. But I will never complain about my upbringing. I have enjoyed advantages that most children of the periphery could only dream of. I give them points for self-awareness. Must be hard to have your own parents betray you. Oh, it is. Nothing could be harder. When Camina retakes her throne, there will be a reckoning, and Directorate collaborators will be tried for their crimes. My mother and father will be at the front of that list, and as terrible as it feels to say, they'll deserve whatever punishment they receive. I'm sorry to hear it, Lord Medina. Let's talk about something else. Aldira? I feel like at some point we're going to have a traitor inside our ranks, and it's going to be him. Your apologies are unnecessary, by any metric you care to mention. I've lived a charmed life. The hardships of the past 3 years don't erase a lifetime of privilege I've enjoyed before Espinosa's coup. It would be dishonest of me to pretend that they did. But still, I'm happy to change the subject if you wish. Tell me about Goldra. What kind of world is it? A truly beautiful one. You should really travel there sometime after all this is over to see it for yourself. Imagine lush green lowlands, giving way to mile upon mile of white sand coastline. Sandy beaches kissed by warm, salty seas, and soft rain perfumed but with saffron and cardamom. And that's not to mention the wildlife. Close your eyes and imagine it, Commander. Shield turns, wheeling and soaring, their brilliant plumage glittering in the sunlight. Leviathan stablefish, flashing silver beneath the waves. Dolphinfish leaping, reaching the surface of the water in riotous streaks of yellow and green.
Sarah, you got a minute? I need a diagnostic on a primary docking floor. My heart is
Places like Goldra are special, Commander Kudge. They must be preserved. This is what we're fighting for. Something unspoiled and unique, and ours. Something that reminds us how good the periphery can be. Let's talk about something else. Of course, Commander Crouch. What do you need? I should go. We'll talk later, Lord Madeira.
Be well, Commander.
Mech Warriors Memorial Wall.
Darius, please remind our mech warriors that they don't belong in engineering. I just caught one of them skinny dipping in the primary coolant tank.
I swear, it's like herding cats. Yes, Dr. Murad. I'll handle it.
Herding cats. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go gunnery.
Training complete.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, up you get.
Ready for orders.
What can I do for you?
Yay.
Orders.
I'm seeing a huge energy surge in the mech bay. Everything okay in there?
Yeah, that was me. It's under control.
Okay, so anyone that dies, I guess, gets listed here. Mech bays.
Check out this mech bay, Commander. Pretty great, right? With a setup like this, there's nothing I can't do.
Good, because you got a lot of fixing to do. Why can't I?
Right. I'll get it in the schedule. Anything I can do?
Hey again, boss. What's up? How are you liking the new ship? Love it. She's a big old ship, Commander. This bucket can carry more tonnage than I know what to do. And the mech bay? Man, that mech bay. Do you have any idea how tough it is to refit a mech on the Leopard? Other mech techs won't even try it. You've got no room to maneuver, no room to do anything. The odds of getting killed in some horrific industrial accident go right through the roof. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I like the new ship. And I especially like the fact that it isn't my job to keep her flying anymore. I guess that puts...
Warriors to the habitation ring for a mandatory hygiene check. Repeat, all mech warriors to the habitation ring.
All mech warriors for a mandatory ID check? What? I guess what I'm trying to say, I guess that puts Lady Orino in my good graces, which is rare for a wannabe empress. Lord Madeira, too. Hell, even Centrilla. As long as they let us keep the Argo, they're all fine with me. Got a few questions about the med bay. Nothing. Tell me about yourself. Nothing. Get back to
Come
it.
back anytime.
engineering's new. We'll go back and look at that after.
How can I be of service, Commander?
Commander Crotch, what's up? What do you think of the Argo? You gonna be able to fly this beast? She's different. Piloting her won't be a problem, but I can't say I'm happy about living on a piece of lost tech. Too many question marks for my taste. Lost tech is a term referring to advanced technology from the Star League era that can no longer be replicated with modern industrial base. Factories and research facilities were favorable targets in the early centuries of the Succession War in efforts to deny weapons technology to one's enemies, but the result was an overall loss of technology for everyone. That said, I get the necessity. The Leopard is just too damn small. Anyway, as long as we're able to restrain ourselves from pushing any mysterious buttons, we should be okay. I'm gonna press every button. That's what I keep telling myself anyway. And life aboard the Argo should continue to improve as Dr. Murad brings new sections to the ship online. So we've got that to look forward to. The ship has potential. We've got higher priorities than decking out the Argo, I'm afraid. That's your call to make, Commander. But if you ever change your mind, I want a movie theater and a day spa. Maybe a designated cocktail lounge in the aft storage. There are things you could do, is what I'm saying. Just putting that out there. I've got some questions about navigation. Nothing new. Collecting stories about the crew. Tell me about yourself. Nothing new. Talk to you later.
I'll be here if you need me.
Finances. What? This thing costs twice as... Well, I guess maybe because we are overpaying. But this seems to cost twice as much as the freaking Leopard's debts. We go back to the Leopard? Yeesh. I don't think there's anything new on reputation. I think I'm going to stop fighting against the pirates now. I don't want that to fall too below. I want to ally with them. I think if we find a mission that's against pirates, we're just going to skip it. Let's talk to Farah and then look at ship upgrades.
What's on your mind?
Commander Crouch, what can I do for you? Patching up the Argo must have been an enormous job. How did you do it? Oh, it wasn't just me. I had a team working under me. Over 200 of Lyerton's most accomplished engineers, electricians, and shipwrights. It was really pretty amazing, I've got to say. Shouting through a megaphone at the team hundreds, watching them hang on my every word. Have you ever managed a team that big before? Never in my wildest dreams. Prior to my time at the Lyton shipyard, the biggest team I'd ever managed was the crew I had with me on Axelis, and they all got killed. This job went a lot better than that one did, by the way. Only 3 deaths across the entire project. And before you ask, none of them was my fault. There was an accident with one of the industrial cranes and, well, it was horrible. I pray for their souls. That went off the rails in a pretty big way, didn't it? Oh, what did I click on? Yeah, I just hit continue. What? That went off the rails in a pretty big way, didn't it? Sorry about that. I guess I'm still a little bit of shock from our time in Axelis. I'm having a hard time getting at what I saw out of there in my mind. But that's neither here nor there. We were talking about the ship. Is there something else you'd like to know? How did Lady Areno pay for all that? Oh, it wasn't Lady Areno. The payments came directly from House Centrilla. That was a figure of speech. There were indirect payments, of course, routed through countless intermediaries to obscure where the money was coming from. But, yeah, the Centrellas paid for it. Now, as how much the Centrellas paid, I honestly have no idea. I figure the figure was astronomical. But still, cheaper than getting dragged into an unwanted war, eh? If this ship turns out to be as important as Lady Areno thinks it is, then it was money well spent. Let's talk about something else. Of course, Commander. I'm always happy to talk shop. What did you want to know? I have some questions for you about the ship. Yes, Commander, of course. Ask me whatever you like. What can you tell me about the Argo? A fair amount, Commander. I've been researching this ship for several months. Boeing Interstellar produced just 2 of these beauties. Boeing Interstellar produced just 2 of these beauties back in 2762. They were intended to follow behind the first wave of exploratory missions, supporting multiple surveyor, terraformer, and colonizer teams on deep space missions. Although she's far too large to land on a planet, her docking collar system allows for smaller dropships like your Leopard to come along for the ride. The Argo is a mobile space station in a sense, providing supply and temporary habitation for teams on dangerous missions in unsettled space. Why don't we see more ships like the Argo out there? The Argo is the product of her era. She lacks the armor or maneuverability to function in battle, and she's vastly outclassed in size and firepower, even by the smallest warships. She's a peacetime ship meant for peacetime exploration duties, and planned with a focus on long-term orbital deployment. It was her non-combat design that ultimately led to her abandonment. In an earlier era, she might have seen widespread usage, but the fall of the Star League and the nearly constant state of war we've endured since then has rendered the Argo a little more than a forgotten experimental footprint in the history of dropship production. Sad, really. In her own way, the Argo represents the back seat that science and exploration have taken in pursuit of military goals. Exploration vessel or no, she sounds ideal for our purposes. She is! And with 57,000 tons of cargo space, she has all the room we need for supplies, spare equipment, personnel, you name it. In fact, her hold is so vast, we'll have no trouble storing as many mech chassis and partial mech salvage as you can get your hands on. Let's talk about something else. Of course, Commander. Ask whatever you like. Can the Argo be improved? From her current state? Absolutely. In the Star League days, this ship was state-of-the-art. Now she's a shell of her former glory. With time and sea bills, though, there are plenty of ways I can upgrade her. It's about increasing efficiency, as your executive officer Dare is so fond of saying, time is money. He says that a lot, you know. Tell me about systems and support upgrades. Systems and support upgrades are fundamental to returning the Argo to her former glory. They're foundational. I can do some basic upgrades to improve performance in a few areas, but without improvements to systems and support, you're limited to how far you can go with upgrades. In addition to the foundational upgrades she requires, I can also upgrade the Argo's drive systems to improve her travel speed, and with some work, I can bring more of her habitat pods back online, so you can hire on more mech warriors and have a place for them to bunk. Tell me about combat and deployment upgrades. Combat and deployment upgrades come in 3 flavors. Those that increase our mech bay capacity, those that improve mech repair and refit speed, and those that intensify mech warrior training. Increasing mech bay capacity means more battle mechs ready for immediate deployment. It takes time and sea bills to put mech chassis out of storage and refit them with weapons and equipment. More mech bay capacity means less downtime. If your Lanskin's bang up on a mission and needs weeks of repair time, you won't be able to take another contract unless you have mechs in reserve. Improving your repair and refit speed gets your battle mechs out of the mech bay and back on the battlefield, where they'll be earning us money. Finally, adding and upgrading mech warrior training simulators will allow mech warriors to improve their skills and abilities during inevitable downtime of interstellar space travel. Really? Tell me about personnel and medical upgrades. Just like battle mechs, your mech warriors will need to be patched up from time to time. Upgrading the Argo's medical facilities means getting your people back to work quicker. There's a display of our medical bay's efficiency and medical points on your travel display, under the finances and crew morale readouts. The higher the medical rating, the faster your mech warriors will heal. As for the personal improvements, well, I imagine they're obvious. Mech warriors need to relax and vent coolant between combat drops. If you don't give them a place to do that, they'll find ways to keep themselves entertained, sometimes to the detriment of the rest of the crew. Upgrading crew conditions on the Argo will have a tangible benefits on the battlefield and make life quieter for us on those long voyages. That sounds like morale upgrades. Can I upgrade more than one system at the same time? Sorry, Commander. No can do. The rule is one upgrade at a time, and I wrote it for a reason. I'm the only one qualified to oversee this work. And if I spread myself too thin, bad things could happen. Extinction level things. Well, for us at least. Let's talk about something else. Of course, Commander. Ask whatever you like. That's enough for now, Dr. Murad. Very well, Commander. If you ever decide you'd like to discuss the ship further, you need only ask. If you're going to be part of this crew, I want a better sense of who you are. Tell me about yourself. Well, I'm an actual doctor, but not the medical kind. I hold 2 doctorates, one in physics, the other in mechanical engineering. And now I'm hauling around in a lost tech wonder with a crew of merry pirates, seeking my fortune. It's funny, the places life takes you. Okay, I've got the elevator pitch. Now give me the long version. Yeah, sure, if you like. Let's see. Where to begin? Well, I was born on Regulus, in the Free Worlds League. My parents were academics. I know, big surprise. And I spent most of my early years bouncing back and forth between their suburban apartment and the Verodowski, my Baba June's live-in dropship. I assume grandfather? Your Baba June. Who was that? My grandfather. He carved out a nice little business for himself, running a taxi service for pilgrims traveling to and from Dar es Salaam. As much as my father frowned on Baba Jones' old-fashioned lifestyle and beliefs, he wasn't blind to how much I loved the old man. And so, he occasionally consented to let me board the Bedowski and go along for the ride. I will always cherish my memories of those voyages. The warmth behind Baba June's smile, the excitement of leaving Regulus behind, chatting with the pilgrims, and getting lost in the stars, and eating pre-packaged Venjin out of a shiny tin. Those times were all crystal clear in my memory, as if they happened yesterday. Oh, how I miss that wonderful man. This may seem a little silly coming from a mercenary engineer, but I've come to think of...
Emergency cleanup crew at the half-pod tube barracks. Bring mops, ammonia, and a carload of rags.
I've come to think of the stars I've chosen as a way of honoring my Baba June. By carving my own path along the stars, I'm doing what I can to keep his memory alive. That sounds trite, I'm sure, but sue me. It's what I've chosen to believe. What about after you left home? Where did you study? I actually spent a little time in the Lyrian Commonwealth before I pursued my studies. Long story that, but suffice to say that it was its own kind of learning experience. When I did decide to get a higher education, I wound back...
This is an all-ship announcement. Undeveloped sections of the Argo
When I did decide to get a higher education, I wound up back in the Free Worlds League. I did my undergraduate studies at the University of Atiris, then went on to Cyan University in the Capellian Confederation to earn my doctorates. For a top three school with a mastrophic screen admissions process, San Yu was surprisingly open to transfer students. Anyway, I can go on and on for hours about my academic career, and you'd probably smile and nod as I rambled. But, come on. I mean, this can't be interesting for you, can it? You're a mercenary. You stomp around in a giant robot for a living. The closest I got to adventure back then was my dissertation defense. That's enough about family history. I want to ask something else. Okay, Commander, if you like. Have you always wanted to be a shipboard engineer? No, not always. When I was 15, I wanted to be a statistician. You know, a nice quiet life, alone in the ivory tower. But that was what my personal dropship was going to be called. Preparing mathematical models and studying survey results. So yeah, you know, every girl's dream. I guess. Didn't you ever want to do anything more, I don't know, exciting? Like being a mech warrior? No. Much as I love the idea of stomping around in a giant robot, I'm not huge on the whole murdering people with lasers thing. It doesn't really square with my personal beliefs. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to work with mech warriors. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here. But the actual firing of weapons? No, it isn't for me. You seem pretty enthusiastic about it. Why didn't you follow through? Well, interests change. I mean, I still like I still like statistics, but it's really more of a hobby now. Is that weird? People have told me it's weird. I don't know. Plotting graphs and forecasting future events calms me. It's like my own little way of using math to bring order to chaos. And besides, everybody needs a hobby. I know for a fact that Darius crochets. I mean, each his own, I guess. Okay, so what made you want to go into engineering? Uncle Heiner's Experiment World. Live-action STEM education from the Landran Commonwealth. Wait, it's not education. Edutainment program? It started airing just after my 19th birthday. You may have seen it. It ran for 3 seasons before it was cancelled. The host was a tattooed, chain-smoking nihilist who taught children the magic of chemistry. You know, making thermite with aluminum cans and a belt sander. That kind of thing. I would watch that. That would be awesome.
Samira, give me a sense of reading. You picking anything up out there?
Negative, XO. Census clear.
Yeah, I remember. You like that guy? I married him. Oh, I did not see that coming. Long story, but the important bit is, in the 6 months before the annulment, I learned that I had a real talent with machines. When Heiner blew out a power relay or took a tire iron to the bandsaw, I was the one who had to put it back together again. I found a great deal of peace in that. From there, it was just a matter of getting into the right schools and following my bliss. So that's what I did, and, well, here I am.
Expected approach time, 4-1.
Acknowledge. Approach time 4-1.
It turned out all right for me, all things considered. Can we discuss something work-related? Of course, Commander. I'm always happy to talk shop. What did you want to know? Talk to you later, Doc.
See you later.
Whew, that was a lot of reading. Ship upgrades. Repair power conduits. 90 grand. 630 average costs? What the hell does that mean? The average cost this upgrade will incur per month. What? Effects. The Argo's power system is a wreck, and getting a minimal level of power to the ship's systems without constant tripped breakers and brownouts is a minor miracle. Improved power conduits. Structural jury rigging. Okay, we'll just read through all this. Improved power conduits. Ooh, that increases a lot. Running power through patched together conduits isn't reliable or safe. Upgrading all the conduits through the Argo is a monumental task, but necessary for anything that places a significant load on the system. Notably, upgrading the power system will allow us to provide power to all 3 habitation pods, which means more room and more Argo systems operational. I'm terrified of the current state of the power system, Commander. Repairing it should be a top priority. We cannot bring most of the Argo's other systems online until the power is stable. Also, I'd avoid touching any exposed deck plating, just in case. Okay, so this basically sounds like we can level up, do level 1 upgrades. Then we need to level up the power system to get level 2. Then level up the power system again to do level 3 upgrades. Sounds like. Structural jury rigging. The thrust from the main drive should have severed the spine of the ship when it pulled away from the crash site. Dr. Murad theorizes that the whole thing is being held together by the external hull plating. That's not good. Crashing a ship into a moon caused all sorts of damage, both visible and hidden. Major support structures have been twisted and weakened, and need to be repaired before any ship system puts a serious load on them. It's unclear which is more terrifying, Commander, the Argo's power system or its internal structure. We can do very little to improve upon the ship while it's still in danger of buckling under even the modest forces exerted by the grav deck and the drive. Structural reinforcement. The internal supports for the Argo spine are functional, but without significant rebuilding and reinforcement, the demands of three fully operational HAB pods will eventually torque it apart into scrap. Commander, we're still well under the specification for the ship's main spine. If you want to put any more mass onto the Gamma pod or increase the drive output, we'll need to spend more time bringing the secondary supports up to full strength. Drive system. Drive jury rig. The Argo drive is barely functional, with just enough power to maintain 1 G of thrust and keep the lights on, mostly. Frankly, it's a minor miracle that Dr. Murad was able to get it working at all. No other drive systems? Habitat pods. The barracks supports up to 8 mech warriors. Each of the 3 pods is meant to be a mostly self-sufficient habitation space. Alpha Pod, as its interior labeling designates it, is the only one of 3 to have retained its pressure seal, making its interior mostly habitable. Beta Pod. Barracks can support up to 16 mech warriors. Beta Pod, once prepared, includes what was clearly once a hydroponics facility near the spine of the Argo, and a low-G gymnasium just above that. Neither survived exposure to hard vacuum and stellar radiation, but they're tantalizing indications of the luxuries the Argo once included. The crew has seen the Beta Pod rec facilities on the ship's floor plans, Commander, and it's all that they talk about. More practically, we'll be able to bring the Beta Pod medical facilities back on. Medbays. +1 medical points. This field hospital has a small number of beds, surgical equipment, and medical supplies. The cost includes the salary of a skilled med tech to treat your injured mech warriors. Recreation. +1 morale. Nice. Ooh. A shared social space outside the barracks allows the mech warriors to bond as a team. I just had to chase another card game out of the mess hall so the staff could clean up, Commander. The crew needs someplace to relax that isn't where we're trying to serve meals. kind of want to do this. Because, like, I'm spending, what, an extra 200,000 every month to get 2 morale? I can get half of that for 100,000? Or, sorry, 1,000? It's a huge saving. I'm leaning towards that. Upgraded lounge. +1 morale. A few couches and a table don't make for much of a social space. Drinks, 2D video screens, and a sound system, on the other hand. The engineers were wondering if they could schedule a regular tri-vid event. There's this show about mercenaries during the Civil War, and their mechs are supposed to be historically accurate. I'd like a space to watch that. Stuff like that. Oh, and there's requirement. Okay, I'm kind of seeing this. Mech bays. The mech bay supports up to 6 battle mechs ready for battle, +2 tech points. The Argo's mech bay is a vast, spacious, and meant to be entirely managed by complex automation. Currently, 6 of the 18 total mech cubicles are powered and in working order, and almost none of the automation. The mech bay supports up to 12 mech BattleTechs +3 tech points. The repaired power conduits allow 6 more mech cubicles to be powered up and made available. This also brings more of the mech bay's automatic systems online, making Yang's job easier. We've got a lot of extra space in here, Commander. It's just full of junk and pirate garbage, and half of the walls are missing. I could pull my engineers off mech duties, and we could probably get another 6 mech cubicles online. Just say the word. Repair and refit. +2 tech points. The Argo's mech cubicles used to have a complex system of movable walkways and scaffolds for accessing any part of a damaged mech. Those walkways, once brought online, make the job of repairing mechs much simpler. The platforms around here are meant to move automatically when they detect the size of the mechs we're working on, adjusting to be at just the right height. They're all offline, and we've been working around that, but let's get them fixed and speed this up. Kind of thinking that. Automation. +2 tech points. Many of the Argo's mech bay systems were only meant to be used with sophisticated Star League era automation. Bringing that automation even partially back online is a substantial force multiplier to Yang's skills. This stuff can't do the work for me, but it comes awfully close. You want to speed things up around here? Give me the resources to get these machines back on. Refit harness. +2 tech points. Mechs were not really meant to bear their own weight while being refitted with new equipment. The Argo's mech bay includes harnesses meant to hoist the mech up for easier access while refitting. You always see cables and stuff hanging down from the ceiling and think, what the hell are those for? Right? Lifting and turning entire mechs. We get them back online and we can lift a whole mech. I mean, honestly, I just want to see that happen. Training modules. Oh, I also want to do this. Mech warriors gain 20 experience each day. Mech warriors with less than 10,000 total experience can benefit from this training. This set of networked battle pods allows mech warriors to compete against one another in simulated mech battles, generating experience for participating mech warriors. Each mech warrior with less than 10,000 total experience will gain 20 experience points per day. Commander, have you seen these simulator pods? They're fantastic. I take back everything I ever said about the Argo. We gotta get these things running ASAP. 10,000. What are we at? I have no idea. Can we see what our total XP is?
Standing by.
Nice to see you down here in the...
Okay, training module needs power conduits fixed. Recreation we can do right now. I think we're going to do that.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Work on the lounge upgrade has begun. Alright, so we're gonna hang around and let the mechs get fixed.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Power conduits?
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Okay. And we just blew through a crap ton of money.
Dr. Murad, my terminal is on the fritz again. I'm looking at a blue screen with a couple of wavy lines.
Have you tried hitting it with something? Ugh, I'm on my way.
For side gig. Even banditry. Okay, that makes me sound like pirates. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Which is fine. I mean, that's high anyway. Holy crap. Some of these are nuts. This is better salvage, less money, and easier to do. I think maybe we'll try this. The battle on Highlands. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, yeah, we can do that.
Hey, Knock. The work you put in on that thrust controls really paid off. Steering is buttery smooth.
The Highlands biome features thick woodlands that provide cover, as well as sudden elevation changes and rocky outcroppings. Areas of marshland offer increased stability. Many years ago, we fought a lengthy conflict with the Directorate here in Meldry. Recently, however, news has trickled in from a remote region of the planet. Enemy forces harrying regional transportation. Eyewitness reports describe very old mechs in colors from the conflict long since ended. You are to show these old mech warriors that the war is over for them as well. Commander, we can't underestimate these old-timers. But fortunately, we can't expect poorly maintained mechs. Finish them quickly. We've come a long way together, old friend, but I fear I have yet another favor to ask of you. Our fortunes are married together. Aid us, and we'll aid you, as it's always been. We would not ask this of a lesser ally. So, we are kind of burning through money a little bit, but we did upgrade a few things. I think I'm going to keep the payment. I'm going to go back, because usually we do extra payment, less salvage. But I'm thinking I'll take a bit of a hit on money. Better or more salvage. I think we'll try doing this now. Okay, so I was gonna check. Centurion has 4 firepower. Vindicator 3. So Glitch should use you. Centurion has more, same armor, more structure, so you should be... Shadow should tank, with you being a second tank. You've got more armor. So you can kind of tank equally, although I'd rather have you tank, because armor is free to fix. And then Blackjack is like the weakest one. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I have to actually start looking at like starting to customize some of these mechs instead of just going with like the base layout. I'm gonna chew on some ice, so I'm gonna mute my mic for a second, guys.
Command interface initiated.
Ooh, cold. Looks like we found our targets, Commander. Move forward and clear them out. Be careful. These mechs may be old and poorly maintained, but they can still kill you.
I like it here. It's lush. Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
Commander? Moving to position.
Got it. What's up, boss?
That's 4 evasion.
Got it.
Waiting for orders.
I've got something. I hear ya. You betcha.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
I'm gonna guess they're high-level pilots. And yeah, reduced armor kind of thing.
Standing by. Here we go.
Oh. That was not smart.
Damage minimal. Waiting for orders.
60 and 80. Significantly less.
Yes, Commander.
75 and 70. Some lasers in there.
Jumping.
Yeah, alright.
What can I do for you? Moving out.
Hey, we hit! Nice.
Engaging target.
Balls. 85% chance to hit, and we miss.
Damage minimal.
Systems holding.
Leave.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Oh, the rocks there won't let us go. That is crummy.
Yes, Commander.
What's up, boss?
Gonna reserve.
Good to go.
$45. I mean, we got a lot of ammo. Sure, why not?
That got through my armor, Commander.
That was a lot of
Waiting
rockets?
for orders.
Like, oh, that's your right arm. Never mind. was gonna say, I thought that was your left arm. I was like, that makes no sense.
Orders? Engaging. Critical hit, Commander.
Commander?
Everything. Oh, wow. Everything.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Good to go. Firing on target.
Here's tiny. Oh, you have a flamethrower?
Reporting. Minimal damage. Commander?
Good to go. Target acquired.
Receiving you. Move order received.
Kaboom!
Target eliminated.
One down.
Good to go.
Oh, I can't hit anybody? I guess because you're blocking. Balls.
Waiting for orders.
your left arm. That's going to or no, wait, that's your right arm. Yeah, that's fine.
Coordinates received.
So that's going to expose your left arm.
Critical hit.
That seemed to be a good shot.
Good to go. All weapons are go. Critical hit, Commander.
Overkill, but sure.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Ready for orders. Waiting for my opening. Receiving you. Confirmed.
The heck? You look pretty fancy.
Commander. On my way. Locking in all weapons.
Oh, that's like the traditional. That's like almost the mech that I think of when I think of Mech Warrior.
Commander? Here we go!
Standing by. Position confirmed.
You're running hot.
Roger.
That wasn't a lot of damage.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Orders.
Yeah, okay.
Affirmative.
May as well.
On it. Scored a critical hit.
Ow.
Reporting internal damage.
I gotta say, these called shots are... kind of thought they would be better.
Warning. Armor low.
Ready for orders. Roger that. Target lock on enemy rear.
Waiting for orders. Commencing Alpha Strike.
Like,
That's a critical hit.
I understand it's percentages, and they're not great percentages, but it doesn't seem like I ever hit the spot that I'm calling for.
Standing by. Good to go. Moving to position.
Oh, here's a gamble.
Affirmative. droid.
Receiving you. On my way.
Mostly just to eat up his evasion.
Receiving you. Acknowledged. Taking the shot.
That was not worth it.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
What's up, boss? Target confirmed.
Yes, Commander.
I want to punch him. Doesn't look like you have any jump jets.
Engaging jump jets. Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Oh, 5 stability. I guess he didn't have... wasn't very stable to begin with.
Commander? That's a kill.
Hooray! Took a bit more damage than I wanted, but oh well. Excellent work, Commander. The zone is clean. The board is green. Let's go home.
Mission successful.
Excellent work, Commander. I was right to put my faith in you. You're a critical part of the restoration effort. Yeah, right at the end there, we kind of ate a lot more damage than I wanted to. Ah, the Catapult C1. Just like its namesake, it's good at lobbing large number of missiles over terrain without fear of return fire. Surprisingly, it is also not too shabby at closer ranges in a pinch. It's a heavy. And I don't really care for any of those. Long range 15 seems to be pretty good. probably worth more. They're on 15. Yeah, I think those are pretty good compared to what I got. 14 heat just to fire those, though. Yeah, experience. Don't know what to do with them yet. Alright, Mech Bay. Fix everything. Blackjack took beating. Continuing education. In the morning briefing, Darius has request to pass along. Behemoth and Glitch want to get some training outside of getting shot at by lasers planetside. Dr. Morad observes, "We do have those training modules. They'll be ideal, especially for less experienced mech warriors. But I'm sorry to say that they're not up and running yet." We're doing it right now. I kind of feel like this is going to increase morale, and that's going to give them experience. But I don't know if that's true. I'm thinking organized pen and paper. Kind of the best that we got, and it's something they're requesting. Organized pen and paper exercises. With a twinkle in your eye, you tell the others, "I've got an idea. Tell Behemoth and Glitch to meet me in the mess hall this evening. I'll have something for them." That night, the two mech warriors arrive to see a strange display waiting for them. Colored hexagons of paper laid out like a map on the table. Many sheets of paper with charts and numbers on them, and 8 tiny metal battle mechs. Mech warriors, I'd like to teach you a lesson you won't learn in any cockpit. Here you'll learn to see the big picture of managing the strategic decisions for an entire lance. Against each other. Behemoth picks up a tiny metal atlas. Pew pew! Need 50 XP. That's pretty much what I figured. It's not too bad.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Hey, boss. We've just completed those upgrades.
We've got a couple of blackout drunk mech warriors snuffing around in other mines. I suggest you take care of it before they break something. Yeah, all right. I'm on it.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Training module 1 upgrade. Does that mean there's more? Yeah, I kind of want to do this because I'm starting to not necessarily care if we take structure damage. So if we can up our tech points, then it's less downtime. Alright, let's get rid of the saves. for side gig. What do we got here? More money, same salvage, a little harder. What do we got here? This is an escort. Battle. 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 Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll do this one. A Lance of Turian battle mix has been rampaging in Restoration territory and Wildry. They've been raising population centers, burning fields and refineries, looting storage facilities. They're clearly doing everything they can think of to drive our people out. This is terrorism, pure and simple. We need you to find them and destroy them. No escape and no prisoners. Not much to say, Commander. Shoot to kill. The Polar. Okay, so let's maybe do this. Most tanky to least tanky. Okay, hang on. Before I do this, because we were close to upgrading or getting new abilities. We do. Attacks with a single weapon ignore cover and guarded on the target. Base weapon hit. 20%.
Mech warrior training complete.
Commander?
Oh, not quite enough.
What's up, boss?
Not quite enough. Double check seems to be the situation.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
Let's do it. Yes.
Command interface initiated.
This is going to be a standard stand-up fight, Commander. Your lance against the opposing forces. Intel says that they're near your current location. Move in and clear them out. Good hunting, Commander. Oliviera out.
Time to get dirty.
You know, for a tank, I don't really have too many close quarters weapons.
On my way. I've got a sensor trace.
On my way.
You betcha.
Swing and a miss. Oh, they're like all light mechs. That's gonna be annoying.
What's up, boss?
There's not a whole lot of cover. This is just going to be a slugfest.
Waiting for orders. Moving out. Here we go.
Engaging jump jets. Engaging target.
Ready for orders. Position confirmed. Copy that.
Balls.
Receiving you. Heading out. Firing on target. Reporting critical hit.
Hot damn. Let's do this. Good to go. Firing jump jet. I copy.
Orders?
Oh wait, you do have jumps. What? Why couldn't I jump before in the other map?
Got it.
Hmm. 90%, eh?
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage
Oh,
detected.
we actually hit him. I kind of expected to kind of get
Waiting on you, Commander.
random on that. Yeah, okay. I do kind of want to make a missile bolt mech. I think that'd be kind of fun. Oh, that did hit! Oh!
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
And then some, apparently. Back away, not today, disco lady.
Commander, I'm wounded.
Seriously? I don't even think... I think Decker still needs a few more fights before he catches up with Medusa.
Light damage. Holding firm. Receiving you. Moving out.
I want to focus fire. Yeah, alright. We're gonna miss, but it'll burn up in evasion.
Confirmed.
Yes, Commander. Moving to position. Acknowledged.
Sweet.
Enemy down.
Engaging target.
I hear ya. I read you, Commander. Moving
Into
out.
the trees.
Uh-huh. Want some more? Huh? Yes, Commander.
All right.
All weapons committed.
Huzzah!
What can I do for you? Uh-huh.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, that has like no chance to hit. Wait, what? Oh. 50 damage. Okay, fine, let's do this. Oh, you already moved. Crap. Sure.
No problem. I've got enough guns for
Balls.
everyone.
Oh, we got him. All right. Oh, and we got him. Okay, that worked a lot better than I was expecting.
Critical hit.
Orders?
Just so much better.
Affirmative.
Standing by.
Overkill.
Engaging with target. Target neutralized. Commander.
Alright.
Hostile removed.
Not thrilled that one of our guys got injured. But I don't know, I don't think there's any other missions on this planet that I really want to do, so we can travel to another planet and have him heal along the way, I guess. Target's down, Commander. Let's get you home and collect our pay.
Mission successful.
Sorry guys, I just kind of realized I haven't really been talking a whole lot. I'm a bit tired, but I've also just kind of been focused on strategy, so sorry about that. I should try to do better. Oh yeah, no structure, it's just someone got hit or hurt. 18 days, god damn. Commando, Javelin, Panther. Light class. Panther R9s are a solid all-around mix, if a bit on the slow side. They make up for it with jump jets, considerable armor, and a hefty punch from their trademark PPC. They've even been used in physical slugging matches to good effect. I don't know what to get. Maybe we'll go with a Panther. That sounds fun. That's a lot of jump jets. Yeah. Commando, Javelin, and Panther. Oh, okay. Medium laser and a bunch of jump jets. Okay, so does this mean you guys can level up now?
Good to go.
Can. -2 recoil penalty. And we get action. This unit will remove 50 extra heat this round. For the next 3 rounds, this unit will gain an extra 8 heat. There's a 4-round cooldown. So overall, you lose 25 heat. I'd like the recoil penalty, though.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Receiving you.
What do you need?
Oh.
Good to go.
Okay, I guess that works out. Decker has
Yep.
like 2 grand more XP. Well, I guess that's only like what, 2 missions? So I guess it's not that big. Oh, I just saw OBS's. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. I just noticed OBS. I dropped 5% frames. I've dropped and am dropping right now 36,000 frames. Which sounds like a lot, but I guess 60 frames a second. But yeah, I've dropped 5% of my frames. Shit. I guess that's what the YouTube thing was trying to tell me at the start. Huh. That's so weird. Especially considering my upload is at like 6, or is at like 7 megabytes. Or megabits, I should say. And now it's at green and I'm only at megabits. That's so weird. Okay, well, the good news is I'm just going to do a few more things and then I'm going to sign off. My eyes are getting strained and I'm tired and I want to take a break, so yeah. Mech Bay, I was going to see, can we make any
Welcome
mechs?
to the grease pit, Commander.
I don't think we can. Yeah, I've got a few 2 out of 3s, but I can't remember if I automatically build the mech or if I need to spend time to build a mech. Doesn't look like I can build a mech right now anyway. Okay, yeah, let's look at the contracts. Actually, let's look at the store. Do you replenish or wait, what's oh, that's the number of slot? Oh wait. Oh, maybe that's the number of items they have. They got like 3 pieces of Centurion. So I could build one if I was to buy them all. I think. I don't think this like replenishes or changes while I'm here. LB2X, LB5X, 10X. I don't know what those are. 20X. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like anything different. It's always a good time to shoot pirates, yeah, so I'm not going to do that. Kind of tempting. That seems awfully difficult for the pay. $500,000? Oh, we can maybe do this. Assassinate. Interesting. Planetary government. Yeah, okay, maybe we'll try doing this. Wait, smugglers. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, that's fine. I was thinking that was going to be against pirates. Yeah, okay, so maybe we'll do like 1 or 2 more contracts here. Okay, so let's get rid of these saves. By saves, I mean like just the one. 4 side gig. Yeah. So I think next time what I'll do then is do 1 or 2 more jobs. And then I think maybe we'll just kind of travel somewhere randomly and hope for a good job. Huh. Interesting that we would go all the way around. Oh, okay. I thought this was a much bigger map. But, I mean, there's still a lot here. I think each dot we can travel to, yeah. So that's like a lot of dots. But I thought this was like 3 times bigger and wider than what it was. But, yeah, I think we'll just kind of maybe wander around and see if there's any good places to chance for a job, I guess. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna call it there because my eyes are starting to hurt. Alright, guys. Well, thank you so much for playing with me.